Hello. Voter turnout in Nigeria for the past 4 elections between 2003 and 2019 has been on a decline. Just recently, INEC declared that there are over 20 million uncollected PVCs across the country. As we approach the 2023 general elections, what impact does all of this have in the forthcoming elections? And are Nigerians ready to participate in the forthcoming elections? Find out on this exciting episode of Street Views on Omira TV. I am AJ Kingsley.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
I have voter's card.
Yes, I do. I have it, yes.
No, I do not.
I registered for it last year, around September 4. Since then, I've never get it.
When I registered for PVC, when I registered, I was given the temporary ID card. When I go for the temporary voters, when I go for my PVC, for the permanent one, I was told my name was not found on the database. So I was advised to register again. And since then, I'm trying to register another one, but the queue there is not welcoming. So due to my nature of work, I don't have much time to go. I'll still try and register for another PVC now.
The stress it takes to get a PVC is one of the reasons why I do not have a PVC, and I guess that's basically the reason why I do not have a PVC. I do not have the time to wait around and the amount of queue, the amount of people that queue to want to get PVC, probably in your local government or thereabout, is always discouraging at times. If there can be more like technological way that would allow us to register for PVC digitally without having to be there physically and collect it, and if all of these things can go on digitally without us having to be present there, I believe like more people like myself that do not have PVCs will register for their PVCs.
Honestly, I don't know yet, and that's because my polling unit is at Ogun State, and here I am in Oyo State, and I don't know when the whole election stuff will happen. So, but I'm optimistic because during the last election, there was a time they had to cancel the election on the morning of that day. So it made a lot of people. It didn't even make me vote in the last election because I had to travel back to school and I didn't return the following time they were going to do the election. But I'm optimistic this time around.
Most definitely, I would be willing to participate in the election. We all want a better Nigeria, obviously.
I'm waiting for them to give me my voter's card, Abi.
Of course I will, because I'm a Nigerian and I know that it's my right, it's my duty to vote for anyone that I like to vote for. So I have the mind to I'm optimistic to vote for to do in the forthcoming election. So I believe that if we come out and vote, things might change. We can change the leaders. Though our election process is not encouraging, due to the fact that we believe that our vote doesn't count, but I believe that our vote can count. If the youth can come out massively and vote for who we want to vote for, then our vote can count.
Yes, I'm very, very ready to participate in the election, but in the several years I've not been participating in the election because I've never believed in the electoral system of Nigeria. But due to what we are seeing now, I see that now youths massively, we need to give them electoral how will I put it, to enlighten our people, to let them know that by now I can see now, since I have let's say 60 to 75% believe on the electoral system in Nigeria due to the recent reformation on our electoral system. I think I should be voting by 2023.
So I'm participating and I have my PVC.
I will, yes, I will. It's certain, I will. Because me, myself, I think I need a leader. Okay. Yes, a great one. So, and if I could just view those people, if I view them, and the one that I see is upmost, I will actually vote for that person. So, I used to vote, and I will vote. 2023, I will.
Honestly, I would advise everyone to go and collect his own PVC for further procedure, which is the election coming up next. And sincerely, I will say the truth. We, the masses, which is the youth especially, we believe that they don't count our vote. That is why many move back and free the election. Then let them improve more. And please let them be counting our vote and do the right do the justice free and fair, and even the Almighty will reward them for that.
Everybody have their own reason. Though I've met with people giving their reasons, but to me, let's do our best and let us just be positive in our doing. If all of us are having positive reasoning, this country will be more better. But if we assume that it has spoiled, otibaje, koledamu, all this, that's how it continues. But when we have a positive mind, before we know it, things will begin to change. So me as a Nigerian, I'm voting.
It's true that there's voter apathy in Nigeria, but I don't know whether the trend is going to change. But let's see. Only time can tell. Only time can tell whether it will change or not, because I believe this country is for all of us, and I actually hope that more young people will come forth and then make the country a better place, like elect the right person into the right position to make things better for all of us. Okay, I just hope that the government makes the whole voting stuff easy, right from the PVC registration. To me, I actually don't feel Nigeria needs PVC. Like, we already have our NIN. I don't know the organization that is in charge of all this, that's in charge of accumulating data from Nigerians, but I feel everything should just be integrated at once. Something like NIN, for instance, can be used, and everybody has a NIN slip. So as long as you have your NIN, and I don't know, they should be able to do it instantly. The whole stress people go through in even obtaining PVC is enough to discourage them from voting. Then on the day of election, the idea of having to travel back to my hometown to vote, I don't think that is worth it. Like, people should be able to vote wherever they are in Nigeria. That's it.
For INEC, basically, the advice I would have for INEC is for them to, how do I put it? It's for them to for them to adopt the digital world to enable more voter registrations and more voter collection, because the only way we are moving forward from this decline in voters coming out to vote is for there to be a more easier and accessible option for people to register and collect their voters card. This way, people would be more willing to come out to vote for elections.
My advice to the NX is that they should ensure that there should be free and fair election, and for Nigerians to come out massively and vote for the candidate of their choice.
To me, what I see, I need that the government have to put more efforts on electoral. How will I put it? To try to even go deeper to even our locality, to villages, to let them know about getting their PVC. You need to vote. Everyone needs to vote, because if you don't vote, you don't have anything to say about the government. But when you vote, you have a right as a citizen of this Nigeria, of this country. You have to vote. But if you don't participate in the election, you don't have the right to say anything about the bad governance or everything. But we need both in the local level, in our TV station, in our radio station, to give a voter education. Let them know that this time around their vote needs to count. Let them go out massively.
My advice to them is they should just make sure it's a free and fair election. No mago, no carrying of ballot papers, no grumbling, no violence, and please, let's just make it fair and free and fair election. That's just it.
The Nigeria we all desire is a collective duty and responsibility of every citizen. If you do not have your permanent voter's card, please do enroll and get one, and get ready to participate in the forthcoming elections. Together, we can build a better country for every one of us. Until I come your way again next time, I remain AJ Kingsley. Bye-bye.